Hello everyone, this is Damien back in Path of Exile 3.23. So this league I'm not going to start a Scion Carrion Golem. Hahaha. I spent weeks trying to prepare this build to make a video, but with a new transfigured gems, basically I am not sure. It looks like the normal gem was like split into 2 or 3 gems, and the damage is not as good as before. Now, to get the damage to what it was before, you would have to get 1 transfigured gem. Doesn't matter which one, the one that gives 50% more damage or the one that gives like 2 more golems. But the thing is, we don't know how hard it's going to be to get these gems. We don't know if they're going to be expensive or not, so it's too risky. So basically, it's dead. Okay? So I decided to league start the same as in Sanctum League. So I still want to play Wardloop. No, Wardloop is not dead. It's kind of nerfed a little bit, but it's not dead. It's still going to be very strong. So that's why I'm starting with a Scion. Okay. So as I see here, I start with Scion because I want to play Wardloop. And leveling another character is not very good because once my first character is good to go and I'm ready to switch to the second one, I will be making around 40 events an hour, which means if it takes me 7 hours to get my second character to level 90, 92, then I will be wasting around 20 divines, sorry. So I don't want to do that. I just want to play one character. It will save me a lot of time and troubles, even if the start is a little bit slower. So this build is not really for new players. There's some things you need to know and to do that maybe new players will have a hard time with, and that's why you see these kind of comments online. So as I said, if you don't plan to play a Scion later, which means Wardloop or something else, do not start a Scion, start a Ranger, for example, if you want to play Bow. Okay? So now I'm going to get into the PoB, because the thing is, the build is pretty much the same as in Sanctum League. So yeah, that's it. So here we're going to start with a Scion. We go down here, we take these nodes, try to get this node before trying to kill Merveil, so the Act 1 boss. Sorry, I'm a bit sick, so you know, it's what it is. Because this will give you lots of damage, so it will make the Act 1 boss to, you know, easier. Then you can go pretty much wherever you want. I think for me I will go to take this node first because it's a lot of damage. You see 42%. And then it will depend. If my damage is very good, I will go for Onslaught to be faster. If not, I will go here. If you don't have enough accuracy, you can take this node there. We also take this node and this node, it gives more damage. No, they don't. They can work together, it's okay. And then go up there. Here the same. If you need some resistances, you get that. If you need some mana, you get that. If you need some life, you can start here. It's up to you to choose, right? So this is before the first lab. You don't have to rush the first lab because it will only give you some attributes and 1 skill point. So do it when you are sure you can do it. Now for the second lab, we start taking some life here. Some leech here if you have a problem with mana, some more damage here, some more damage here, and charisma to be able to put more auras and some life. Make sure your life is not higher than your accuracy or you will lose the damage from this. Now, before the third lab, we need to go here because then we are going to respect all of these nodes, because with the third lab we will be able to start from the ranger point. So yeah, we go Raider because it gives us some spell suppression, onslaught, and some frenzy charges. So before the third lab, you really want to get there, so that then you can respect all of these nodes. Here the same, do whatever you want to do first. I go here so I can respect some points later, get some suppression, some life, take the points that you need first. If you don't have enough life, take the life first. If you are missing damage, take the damage first. Okay. After the third lab, so map's ready. We respect all of his points, and then we try to go a little bit here, up there. Then we don't need this one anymore because this will give you more sustain, and then we start going there. Since we are playing Rain of Arrow, we don't really need +2 arrows, but all these nodes gives quite a lot of damage, so we take them anyway. And who knows, maybe later I will play Lightning Arrow. I am not sure. We will see how it goes. Then you have another setup for like low red tier maps. We take more points, more damage. I take Culling Strike here. And then once we switch to crit, you try to add this guy for more damage, more life and other things. We take more power charges and frenzy charges. That's pretty much it. Here in the skills, it's only for the final tree. I don't have any leveling gems because it's just a bow build. So you can like find this pretty much, online. You can find a lot of content if you don't know how to league start and which gems to use. And it's the same for the items. Now, if you need a little bit more help, you can always go to the notes, and I help you a little bit here. You have some old PoBs, but they are still relevant to this day because the game hasn't changed that much, at least for bow builds. So this is like the tree will be in par with the items and the skills. This is kind of like a screenshot of my character before first lab, before second lab, before third lab, after third lab, starting low red tier maps, and then once I switch to crit. So it will give you a better idea if you need that. And I give you some numbers here. If your damage is lower, it means maybe you need to change your weapon or something like that. Yeah. Now another thing I want to mention is here I have like a defense setup with this guy and this one. If you want to add Mana Forge Arrow, you can. Like you can delete this and add Mana Forge Arrow. The reason why I might not do it on a Scion is because we get frenzy charges from the Raider Ascendancy, and if you use Blood Rage, you will get them much faster. And we also get power charges through the Assassin Ascendancy. So we got both charges for free. But sometimes it takes a little bit of time for them to ramp up and to get to the maximum. So if you want to add a Mana Forge Arrow setup, you can. It's up to you. It's no problem. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same. No cheating in the PoB. This damage is pretty good. It's against Guardian Pinnacle bosses. Sorry. So it's pretty much the same. If you want to have like a gameplay, like a showcase, you can check my video from Sanctum. I kill Katarina with the exact same gear as this, or very similar at least. So you can find that. You can also find my final version from Sanctum for the gear, the tree, everything is very sorry, is very similar to what is going to be this league. So that's it. Yeah, if you have any questions, you can always ask them in the comments and I will answer as soon as I can. Thank you for watching and see you next time.